create a resource page, I took the basic layout template that I created a few steps back and saved it as resource. Now in the resource page, all I have is a basic box container and it's 710 pixels high. The problem is that the information that I'm going to include on the resource page will probably exceed the height of 710 pixels. So I'm going to adjust that. And the way to do that is to click Basic Box. I'm of course working in my resource page. I click the pencil tool to edit. And for the height, eliminate any information whatsoever. What will happen then is this basic box height will simply adjust to include whatever information I put inside it. Now I started with a simple heading and I made the heading H4, but I have the problem of the line break above and below the H4 tag. So what I'll do is the same old procedure I did in the past page. In the style section, I will create a set of definitions for all of my headings. And it always starts with an open brace. And my definition is display colon, display colon, and I choose inline, or I can simply type the property inline, and finally I have to turn off the brace. Now if I go back to design view, you'll see that I've eliminated that line break. Right here is simply an image placeholder. It's 320 by 240. That's a standard video development height, and I'm going to replace this with video a little bit later on. Here's a little bit of information about me. Here's some information, supposedly, of course this is just placeholder text for now. This is information about the technology that I've used and incorporated. And right here are some resources. Here's some websites that I'll add and describe and make link. And right here I'm adding project steps. This is kind of interesting. What I did for project steps is my intention is to simply create a small 100 by 100 or 120 by 100 image snapshot of a particular phase of my website and a brief description. Now, if I want more steps, I'm going to add to that. So what I'll do is highlight all of this, Control C to copy, and right here I'll hit enter and paste it in again. And here I have my step. Now you can see my second step doesn't line up. Now to fix that, there's a very simple way to do it. I'm going to add a class. And over here in the styles panel, new, but I'll create this time a class. A class means it's a style that can be reused over and over and over. It always should start with a period in the name, and we're going to call this spacer. Now for the spacer class, we'll make the width as wide as possible, but the height is 100 pixels high. We'll designate 100 pixels high, and we'll also say that the bottom margin is 15 pixels, so nothing can come within 15 pixels of it. I'll click OK. Now all I have to do is put my blinker in front of this first image, and here you can see I'm adjusting a paragraph. That's where a paragraph starts, and now I simply apply the class spacer, and it makes it 100 pixels with a space. Right here I'll put the blinker in front of this step, imaginary step as it is right now, and I'll add the spacer, and I'll proceed with that. I can add as many of these as I want, and I could have 20 or 30 or 40, and not that I would, but the division will just constantly expand. And of course it's going to be displayed inside the home page, which will have a scroll bar. So we're basically all set with the resource page.